Okay.
Pre-record.
Okay. All right.
My armpits are full.
Do it.
Okay. 3, 2.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome to Songs from the Sticks. I'm Lisa.
And I'm Naomi. Join us as we sit down with indie Canadian musicians to discuss things like
The importance of community, small town music scenes, and creative sustainability.
We were never in it for the fame. Won't be the next big thing or a household name. In a small pond, couple big fish just wanna hear songs from the sticks.
3, 2.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Our first guest on our brand new podcast is ellescriv, aka Lorissa Scriven. She is an old friend of both of ours, and we actually all worked together at a local cafe a number of years ago.
Slinging coffees, living the dream. Just trying to sustain ourselves. Lorissa is an accomplished singer-songwriter, touring artist. She's played festivals all over Canada and many notable showcases. She's released 4 albums, and she's here to chat with us about the sticks. The sticks, from the sticks, for the sticks. Hi, Scriv.
Hi.
Hi. First guest, first episode.
Crazy.
Breaking the seal. It feels like hard to be super pro when we're friends, but we're going to pretend.
We'll try.
It
our
is hard.
best.
We'll pretend we've never met.
We'll pretend we weren't even here yet.
Okay, Songs from the Sticks, our new pod. Obviously, a major theme is the sticks, aka Fort St. John, where we are now. So we want to know, where are you from originally?
Originally, I was born in Fort St. John, the Sticks.
The sticks of Fort St. John.
But I grew up in Taylor. Yeah.
Bingo.
Yes, I grew up right in Taylor, which was actually really awesome. I grew up with a garden, and a really big yard, had rabbits.
Commune.
Not at the commune yet. My grandparents lived there, but we lived in town.
Oh, you are city folk.
Yeah.
Taylor City.
folk.
Yeah.
Taylor City folk. Exactly.
Where did you first start performing?
Well, I was like a very, very scared performer at first. I think my first ever show was opening for Miss Quincy
That's
at
intimidating.
said local cafe.
Fellow Taylorite.
Fellow Taylorite. I think I had just kind of let it slip that I was maybe thinking about performing at an open mic or something, and she was like, "Oh, my band's coming to play a show. How about you just open for us?"
She roped you in.
And I was like, "Oh no."
Oh no, I was just kidding.
Oh no. Okay. I'm really into doing things that scare me, so I said yes. And I think that I've always kind of wanted to like embrace that I was nervous. And like that's so how I started, just being like, "Hey guys, I'm nervous," because it felt like it was a way to disarm everyone so that they couldn't be like, "Haha, she's so nervous." If I was like,
Yeah, that thing of like, if you make the joke first,
yeah,
it's not gonna hurt you. And if you're like, there's no way to hide this, I'll just say what we're all thinking, which I don't know if anybody's ever thinking what we're thinking, but
I don't know. But it became like such a thing for me that I did lean on it during those years too.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I've grown out of it yet. I'm really trying.
It's part of your stage persona and your real life persona.
Yeah.
You're very
That's-
authentic and genuine when you perform.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Because you don't have a choice.
You don't.
I don't know how to be anything else. So.
Was there any standout community builders? I mean, you just said Jody Peck was one of the ones that dragged you on stage. But anybody you want to give a shout out to, a venue or a person or anybody that really fostered your nerve-wracking talents?
Well, I feel like I was like kind of the little sister energy to all these other people that were emerging. So I would say the Egan's open mic with Ryan Hennessy.
Yeah, Ryan's got that fun uncle energy.
Yes. And it was like, oh, he's excited that I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
What a revelation. Usually nobody like overly acknowledges that you've showed up.
Yeah.
A lot of times, you know?
Yeah.
But he always did. He'd make a point of saying hello and encouraging you to share.
That open mic, it did feel like it was his house. It was his, you know, and he did feel like that dad uncle
Big
presence,
time.
very encouraging. Would buy you shots if you needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on it. I wish he was here right now to give us some shots and encouragement.
Yeah, we could use like just one.
That's fun. Well, staying on that kind of topic, how do you feel you foster community now or kind of give back to the art scene?
I've been thinking a lot about that recently, just kind of wondering what my place is in like our community and how I can show up for the emerging artists now is like, I think I've done a couple workshops, like songwriting workshops with younger people, and that's been awesome. Like just sharing and actually hearing from them like their processes because they're so different than mine. But I haven't done that locally yet.
No, that's too scary.
It's very scary. It's scary, and like kids are scary, and I've always been like, I'm not a teacher. I don't want to be a teacher.
Yeah.
I don't want to teach music. I don't want to teach.
But so often songwriting workshop kind of things, you're not teaching, because I don't know how to explain how I write songs. I don't know where they come from. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But then like it's more like witnessing them writing songs.
Yeah.
And if you have an inclination, you share it. And most
Yeah.
youths and kids that I've worked with know exactly how their songs go.
Yeah.
And have no problem telling me when I am way off base.
Yeah.
And that's inspiring too. Just like
It is.
they totally they totally trust their creative expression if nobody's stomped it yet.
Yeah. That's really true.
Mm-hmm.
Because like at this point we're like editing ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like
And
And I-
overthinking it.
yeah.
They
it's-
just go for it.
Yeah.
I
I
had a
think
kid
about,
that
like-
said to me, was like, you know what rhymes with it? It. I was like, bingo. You're right. Like, why get so hung up on details? Anyways,
Yeah.
that question about building community, you've been taking the reins on producing your own events and your own shows and album releases.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, even from when we all worked at the cafe, the three of us were all pretty like in tune with like when there was live music and events and
Yeah.
seating and lighting, and
How to make it feel special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you've done it. You're doing it.
Yeah.
Well, I feel
Putting
like
everyone to shame.
I feel like there's like this switch that I made in my brain a couple years ago where I realized like, you know, there's not a lot of money to be made in music in some ways. Sometimes we say yes to a gig that we really don't want to play. And there's been gigs that I've taken out of, you know, just my ego. And then after the fact, kind of realizing that was not the right choice. And that if that's if these things aren't actually feeding my spirit, then why am I here? Like, none of those people are going to remember I was here because, like, it's not the right space for me.
And I think it's very obvious, like, we've been to a bunch of your shows like this where it's like that feeling of nobody's gonna care about this small detail and I'll be the only one who notices it. But I don't think that's true. I think it's like once all of those tiny details come together, and when you have a vision for something and you're not trying to convince someone and you're not up against a budget or a whatever, like limitations where you get to choose the venue, the lighting, be totally in charge, then if the night's over and you feel like garbage, it truly was out of your control. Like,
And I think the biggest thing for me too is like being able to take my time with all of that, because I do not perform well if I am worried about time and I'm stressed and frazzled and I don't act like myself.
Yeah.
And
when
so
there's
I'm
a
not
sound guy waiting on you. And
I'm not presenting myself in the best way, and I'm not showing up as myself. I'm showing up as like me in a hurry.
But it feels like you've taken out all of the external factors that could not just ruin your night, but then maybe the audience wouldn't totally know the difference of what they could get.
I think they do.
If but it also, as an audience member, it feels like we're so lucky to be in this very intentional space that you have thought about everything for how it's going to feel for you, and I think, you know, in this economy.
I can say from experience that I notice all the small things, all the small details, and I love it.
And it's like maybe stuff you wouldn't clock at any
you would never notice
show
anywhere else
until you go to a show and it's all been thought of, and it's just like so thoughtfully designed. It's very
like
impressive.
little surprises everywhere you turn.
And I think it's impressive to be able to like set a boundary in that way and take care of yourself in that way. And be like, if I'm going to present my songs and my music and I want to feel good about it, I'm going to set myself up to succeed. It seems easy.
It's self-care.
It's so impressive. I think it's so impressive.
And it's also, you're caring for your community that you've built of people that are supporting you. And I don't know, I think like it's like such a great way to give back to those people. And I've stopped like reaching for numbers now, and I'm focusing on like those 30 people that always show up for me. And I'm just like, those are my people. How can I make it special for them? How can I create a feeling that we don't often get to feel together? And this last show, I was like, okay, I'm really scared, but I want to facilitate like some kind of sharing circle so that everybody feels acknowledged when they arrive. And we all have a turn to talk and like share something. And then that like, it fosters conversation and everybody met each other.
And it's also like getting everybody on the same level. Like, I love playing house concerts for that reason, that like we're literally on the same level. I'm on the living room floor and so are you. And but just that feeling of like shared vulnerability that like singing and your feelings at people is so scary. And not that you need to like threaten them with vulnerability for them to appreciate it, but
it is scary to stand in a circle and tell everyone your name and why you're here. But then you're done and you feel more connected.
And as long as everybody does it.
Everybody
did. Like it was shocking. And then like I didn't have that feeling of like, oh, should I be out here? Should I be hiding and then emerge? Like, no.
And I think it's just like this time in the music industry, especially post-pandemic, like we're all kind of reinventing how we want to tour, how we want to play. What you know, I know I've been going down a checklist while on tour having a mental breakdown. Like, if I'm here for money, it's not enough money. If I'm here for friends, no friends. If I'm here for compliments, not enough compliments. If I'm here, like, I'm just like, so what? Whereas you could go through that checklist in any of these events that you produce yourself and you're like, checks every box. Fills my bucket. Like,
and I feel like you've gotten more intentional in the last like I don't know, I would say a year or two about what
Definitely.
shows you say yes to and like what you want to be a part of
Mhm.
instead of just saying yes all the time to everything just
Yeah.
because it is your
Totally.
income.
Yeah.
But then that's hard.
It is. It is. Yeah.
The struggle, the hustle and the struggle. That was one of that'll be in our intro,
In our intro.
our shared
Mm-hmm.
gig worker lifestyle.
Yeah.
Gig worker.
Yeah, we're all just gig workers.
It's true. We are.
That's how you say you just never had a boss.
And you
Or the
have no
bosses
money
you have
ever.
had, you don't give
The
a,
boss
you
is
don't give a heck
you.
about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The sun goes down, the moon comes up. You're like a spell I'm under. Day standing still, you can't make it wonder. Can you stay?
So does your small town inspire you, either in your songwriting or in the way that you choose events that you play and how you set them up?
Oh.
How does being a small town girl?
Okay, well, I feel like the town of Taylor itself doesn't inspire me too much. But I love living there. I think it's a sweet little community. But I'm a nature girly, so if I'm in the woods, then I'm inspired.
Wandering the pines, one might say.
Yes. Yes.
Product placement.
Yes, and the river. I love being near water. Water is such like a big thing for me. I find if I'm traveling, I have to like go to water as soon as I get wherever I am. And I don't know if that's just because I grew up beside a river, but it really grounds me to just be near water. Yeah, I've written about the Peace River. I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you there.
What's
I mean, I feel like you just said at your on Dreamer Time show that you wanted everybody to be at your little cabin in
Yeah,
Taylor.
that's true.
So, and you couldn't fit us all, so you took your
Yeah.
cabin elsewhere.
Yeah. Yeah,
For
like
Yeah.
like my cabin is just a little bit too small to host 60 people. But yeah, I did want to create, like, I feel like I live on a property with my grandpa, my parents,
the
my
critters?
uncle, our cats. Collectively, we have 5 cats. Always a stray or two in the woods. And we just have like this beautiful sanctuary with birds and animals, and everybody makes their own space feel really special. And I guess, yeah, like I don't want to invite the public to my sacred space, but I do want to create that feeling
You
elsewhere.
can recreate your sacred
Yeah.
space. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what makes you stay in Taylor or in northern BC or, I mean, the commune with the fam and the critters, but like career-wise, you know? I've had this myself where so many, industry people, like, you gotta move to Vancouver, you gotta move to
Yes.
Toronto.
Yeah. Well, that's a tough one because I feel like I can't really picture myself living in a city. I don't think that my soul would be okay. I really value having space, being close to my family. And there's a lot of artsy, really cool people up here.
Yeah.
They're all just hiding in their separate hermit holes.
And I mean, I think, like we were talking about earlier, about like setting boundaries and choosing to take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the upsides of Fort St. John being so isolated.
Yeah.
Sure, there's times in January where it feels like we're on a whole nother planet and so far from everything and everyone. But it's also like the beauty of like the creativity that comes with isolation.
Exactly.
That you have to get creative
Yeah.
to keep yourself sane or busy or yeah.
Yeah, you have to show up and create it because nobody else is.
Yeah, nobody's gonna do it for you.
And also, like, don't you feel like you would be so busy if you lived in a city?
Well, and it helps too. Yeah, like there's less gigs to even turn down.
Yeah. So you're like, I don't have anything to do. I'm
This is not a
bored.
podcast for the up and coming workaholic musician from Vancouver, unless they're looking to really slow it down.
Look, I don't know if either one of us is interested in that lifestyle. So
No, I just know I felt that pressure, you know, at showcases, at conferences,
Yeah.
where like, yeah, but when are you going to move to like a larger center? And it's like, well,
Yeah.
we have the internet and planes.
Mm-hmm.
And it would, like,
Yeah.
if I lived in a city where there was endless opportunity, would I ever slow down? Would I ever stop? Would I ever, when would you create anything if you were just,
So busy and like I don't know about you, but I'm never able to be fully present when I'm that busy. There's no time to like process what you're doing
Yeah.
or going through, and like you're like, I did all these beautiful things, but like not fully feeling any of them.
Mhm.
yeah. And financially, it just seems like anybody I know living in Vancouver or Toronto, it's like, well, you have to
Yeah.
play 5 nights a week if you're going to pay your rent and, yeah, residencies, not like,
Yeah.
whereas here it's like, you have no choice but it to be intentional to go to Toronto
Mhm.
for a week of showcases and festivals, and then maybe you can be more present while you're there because you've been
Because you're only there for a
saving
week.
it up.
And you're like, all right, I'm gonna eat everything, do everything.
Um,
I will tell you one funny thing that happened
Yes.
to me when I was like, I think I was 19. I had a meeting with like a record
A&R.
Yeah, and like I went. I was so excited because I was like, I'm gonna get discovered. I like
Yeah.
just started.
Avril Lavigne, move over.
I like had just started playing music like maybe a year before that, and so I sit down and meet with this like head of the label, and he's like, yeah, so you really need to move to Vancouver if you want to pursue music, and I can set you up with some writers, and like, yeah, let's do this. And I was just like, nah. No, that's okay. Like, I really like where I live, and like, I write at home. Like,
Yeah.
but it must have been like to him, he's probably like, what? Like,
Yeah. He was handing you a golden ticket.
yeah, I didn't want it.
And you didn't want it.
I
No.
was just like,
And chances are, would
I
it
feel like I
result
had
in
that
anything?
intuition, like that young, to be just like, I don't want like you to write my songs. I don't want to write my songs.
Mhm.
Like,
You're like, I'm only a year in. I'm just getting into this. Leave me
yeah,
alone.
yeah, leave me alone.
Yeah. Okay, so we were thinking about songs from the Sticks, and we're going to be interviewing local musicians, but most of them, I think, have toured or will be touring or whatever. So on that front, do you have any standout stories of other stick-like towns, strange towns, big towns, small towns, like any standouts? Or like I was thinking about when you're on tour and you Google, you know, whatever town in Saskatchewan, live music, and you just book whatever coffee shop has a liquor license, and
Yeah.
you don't know what you're going to get. So
It's
any stories
true.
like that where there's a town that was unsuspecting, good or bad,
Wow.
that you
I'm-
would never go to again, or that you would love to go to again?
Mhm.
We're going to name names.
Oh no.
Look out, Tourism Saskatchewan.
Crap. Well, I don't even like remember. There's one that really sticks out to me, but I don't remember what it's called.
That's okay. Yeah.
It's somewhere between like Thunder Bay and the Sioux.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Just that deep, dark.
it was actually hilarious because like I had no idea what we were getting ourselves into. It was like this tiny little pub, and it was all just like the most interesting characters that showed up. We thought nobody was gonna come because like it's just empty, and then all of a sudden all these people show up and they're like so happy that something was happening. But that spot was really special in the end. Like we got to sleep in these like round dome structures.
Oh yeah.
And we felt like we were really rock stars in that moment.
That's the
I
best.
don't know
just
where we
when
were.
you
So middle of nowhere though.
well, that feeling of like you show up, you've never been there, you don't know anybody there,
Mm-hmm.
you're just
Is anybody
hoping a
gonna
prayer. And then when people show up and they are like interesting characters living in northern Ontario.
Yeah. I've been lucky. I've got to go to some pretty cool communities with my involvement with First Peoples.
Mhm.
There's a festival I got to go to in Kinkum Inlet.
Where is that?
So you know where Port McNeil and Alert Bay.
Yes.
You take a boat and you go up into this inlet that's like back on the mainland.
Okay.
And it's like a 3-hour boat ride. And it's like this beautiful community. And they're so isolated there, and they got to do this festival. And I think it was their second year last year. And I just remember this moment of like, I'm heading to this community and we're like on the ocean in this boat with all the groceries for the festival and like all of our gear, and all the people are like so excited. And like, I was like, how did I get here?
Yeah.
This is my life right now. Like, I could be just like working at the cafe still, but
Slanging coffees.
I'm just on a boat. Don't know where we're going. I'm gonna meet some new people. And
Yeah. It is wild, and especially if your community and, your friends, either your family like witness this, lifestyle and they get it. And then you have a community of fellow artists and musicians who get it. And then the odd time you talk to somebody who for sure doesn't get it. And they're like, well, what do you mean though? Like, when they ask you, but like, what do you do? You're like, this is it. I just fully trust these people taking me on a boat, that it's going to be a great time.
Yeah. I'm gonna make some money, and then I don't know.
Yeah.
It's always such a interesting conversation, like you say, because some people really don't get it, and some people make you feel really insecure about like trying to explain it. You'll just be like, yeah, no, I don't have a job right now. Sometimes I just say that, and then I'm like, why did I say that?
I'm
like,
in between jobs.
I'm like, I'm working every day on my thing that I do.
On my creative fulfillment. Hello.
And like, it's different every day, so I can't really tell you what I do, and nobody sees me at home in my house like doing all this crap. And like, yeah, when you're just on your computer, just like feeling like you're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
All by
You're
yourself.
your own best secretary.
Yeah.
Buy yourself some flowers for Secretary's Day.
Should.
Yeah, it's true. It's wild to explain to people that the job is everything, but nobody really knows all the things behind it that go into it.
Yeah.
That any, rock star famous person has teams of people.
Full teams.
Micromanaging like little tiny parts of it, and you're responsible for all of it.
All of it.
Not to stress you out.
Yeah. My secretary is pretty bad sometimes.
Mine too.
She could use some work. But
My secretary she's could use a performance review probably more often than we do. She encourages me to garden and not open the computer. Or maybe that's somebody else on the team.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah.
That's the gardener.
Yeah. That's the gardener of my team, my state.
What about a dream venue or a community that you really, really want to play at that you haven't?
I've never actually thought about that, which is weird because, like, why am I not dreaming?
I think it's like when we're all touring around and we see each other's posters side by side in Prince George in the bathroom. And, that when you're like, oh, I've heard about, is there a venue that you've heard about or seen on other people's tour dates over and over and over? And whether you've tried to get in there or not. Is there
venue or even a festival or something like that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's lots of festivals. I'm always trying to get into festivals.
Yeah.
It'd be amazing to play any of the folk fests.
Yeah.
Also, I'd love to play at the Dream Cafe in Penticton.
Yeah.
I got to play like one song there for a thing, but it just feels like a really special spot.
It is.
Yeah.
I never got in there with our band for 7 years, and then it changed ownership, and then all the stars aligned.
Nice.
And it's one of those rooms that it feels like it's just like drenched in the history and the vibes. Like, yeah, you can look at the walls and see the posters of everybody who's played there, but it's just the feeling in the room. Again, very intentional, cozy.
And just like knowing that there are people lurking around in the area, obviously, that really value artists because they keep showing up to shows. And
yeah, it's wild because Penticton's not a huge town and it's off the beaten path. It's not on the way. Yeah. And yet they get some huge names for a night or two, and it's only seats 50 people. Like, that's a good one. Well, we'll make some calls. Yeah. Kevin Rose, if you're listening, Lorissa would like to play. Friend of the pod,
All my friends said maybe if you weren't tired of asking all the questions, and maybe if he was just a little bit nicer.
Right.
Okay.
What were we talking about then?
Now that we've all peed and replenished our beverages, Lisa and I were talking. I mean, a lot of the questions we wanted to ask are based around this, songs from the sticks, but also a thing that we connect on just like personally and as pals is being a gig worker, being our own boss, being like a artsy fartsy ADHD type that like we need to do a lot of things, not just to make money, but also to fill your bucket. So I know we've talked about how you're very creative with your event planning and creating these magical shows, and we know about all your merch creations, but how do you, in this economy, how do you sustain yourself financially, creatively,
Well, I've been making a lot of jewelry this year. I do beadwork. I've been teaching myself how to do a lot of different styles of beadwork, and that seems to be really helping me from working at Tim Hortons. And I also had a job the last 5 months, a remote job.
Yeah.
which was
not the service industry, but
no, it really
servicing.
really filled me up because I got to work with BC First Nation artists as an arts coach, coaching them through grants, and I got to just get really inspired every day hearing about people's projects and things that they're making. And so I was on a contract doing that for a little while. So I kind of just pull at random things that come my way. Jewelry. Peace Valley Folk Fest is coming up, and I was like, I should make some flower crowns.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Yes.
If you're not going to do it, who's going to do it?
Who's gonna do it? I don't know.
Another
We'll
detail
see.
that everyone's really going to appreciate. You didn't know
I'm going to be
they were
expecting it now.
Yeah.
I'll be really upset if there aren't flower crowns.
I just get these weird ideas sometimes where I'll just be like, oh, I could make something.
And I'm definitely like the ADHD type of, I see something at like HomeSense or even on Etsy, decor or whatever. And I'm like, wow, I could make that. I'm not going to watch a video on how to do it. I'm just going to go
Figure it out. And then when you
Yeah.
do make something successfully for like a second, you're like, could I get really rich with this?
Yeah. I had to have a therapist
Yeah.
tell me not every hobby is a job
Yes.
because I don't know how to do things just for doing it.
Yeah.
But then like your beading, your earrings, like
Mhm.
I
Well,
imagine it's a very satisfying
it is.
hobby and then financially rewarding. And the price point is like, it's incredible because it's reflective of how much work it is,
Mhm.
how like individual each pair is.
People really value it,
Yeah.
which is really nice to see. And I get bogged down by a lot of people ask me to make custom pieces, and I've tried to do that, but I just don't want to. Because I think when I've gotten one idea out of my system, then I'm just like bored. So I have to change it up every time, and sometimes I'll make a set and I can't even do them in the same color because it's like one yellow, one blue.
And it's that like pressure of when you have to do something.
Exactly.
You're like, I actually don't like doing this at all.
Yeah, now it's a job.
Oh, you love this and you want more?
No.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But I feel that, I mean, when I started embroidering merch, I was just making little bookmarks, leather and felt
Yeah,
embroidered
beautiful
bookmarks.
ones.
But I was like, I'm not using a pattern. No two will be the same. For my own, like, creative brain, that it needs to just
Yeah.
do what's happening. But also because I'm a perfectionist, and if I try and make things matching or same, I'm going to freak out. So,
Totally.
but I think that's also like the very much like writing a song,
Yes.
kind of giving up the control to like, I wonder what I'm writing about. I wonder what this song is going to be
Totally.
beating. I wonder
just
what,
not knowing yet.
letting the muse
The
take the
mystery.
wheel. Yeah. On that front, how can people support you? Where are you on the internet if and when you're on the internet?
Oh,
Do you have any secret newsletters we don't know about? Patreon subscriptions?
I'm being quite bad at the internet right now.
Mm,
I'd say the best way to find me is to find me out in the world.
in the wild.
In the wild.
Just
She's
stumble
open,
across
she's open to
The woods
stalkers.
of Taylor, BC. And if you find me, maybe you'll get some hearings.
Put the Google pin at the end of this episode. Just kidding. We won't give away your sanctuary.
No, I think just find me at a show.
Mhm.
But I'm on the internet, ihugtrees.com.
And if
Everywhere
people
in
wanted to
ellescriv.
purchase said earrings, or I know you're not actively updating a crazy store or whatever, you're not taking orders, but
Yes, it's very periodic that
Yeah.
I will post a sale, a story sale. But Lumina Nocturna is my
witchy.
bead
Mhm.
page.
We'll include we'll include
Lovely
links and
bits.
things in the notes, as they say, in the
Oh,
podcast
yes.
notes.
Mm-hmm.
Very
But yeah,
professional.
if you go to one of Larissa's shows, you will see a merch table,
Mm-hmm.
craft fair style. Classier.
Sometimes the merch doesn't come in and then there's just pictures of the merch, but
yeah,
you can
yeah,
pre-order
I'm a very
it. I've
last
done
minute
that.
person, so
I've done that. It works
that'll
out.
happen.
I'm on my second crew neck of yours that I love.
Amazing.
Yeah, you do design
I-
really great merch.
Yeah.
I love merch.
And the collaborating with your latest ones with Silky Hen,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
friend of the pod.
The
Just kidding.
collabs are my favorite because obviously I'm a big appreciator of art, so it's exciting to get to tell your ideas to
Mhm.
someone and then
Mhm.
see what their brain creates,
Yeah.
because you don't always want your own
Yeah.
thing. You
Well,
wanna
and
see somebody
it
else's
starts to
vision.
feel a bit
Mhm.
self. You know,
Yeah.
just the
It does.
constant promoted, like when you have to write a bio about yourself in
Yeah.
third person.
You're like, I'm so
Larissa is
sick of me.
incredibly talented. It is like designing your own merch feels a little.
It does. Like,
Mhm.
I'm like, what would I even draw? Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
we got to collab. We got to collab to survive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna play a game.
Okay.
It's not. It's
I'm
not up for
scared.
discussion.
It's
What?
a mandatory part of the podcast.
I don't know. I'm really
Okay.
good at games.
Well, I mean, I don't know if anybody's gonna be good at this game. You're the first one to try it out. We made it up.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Okay, so this is a spot the lie kind of deal.
Oh,
So, Canadian cities
oh
edition.
no.
Mm-hmm.
So, which one of these is not a real Canadian city?
Okay.
A, Eyebrow, Saskatchewan.
B, armpit, Yukon.
C, Elbow, Saskatchewan.
D, Jerry's Nose, Newfoundland.
Which one is not real?
Jerry's nose seems legit.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like Newfoundland.
Sounds like Newfoundland. Saskatchewan. Okay, wait. Elbow, armpit,
An eyebrow.
eyebrow.
Final answer.
You need a button or something.
The lie was armpit, Yukon.
Dang
We made
it.
that up because we're creatives. So
I
Creative
thought that
games,
maybe
creative
like
types.
somebody in the Yukon got sweaty one time.
apparently not. Okay, round 2. Which one of these is not a real Canadian city? A, Stoner, BC.
B, Forget, Saskatchewan.
C, Rehab, Newfoundland.
D, Sober Island, Nova Scotia. There's literally nothing on the line.
Yeah.
What do I win?
You'll be stripped of your geographical certificates.
Dang. My geography 12 teacher is gonna be so upset. Okay, well, I feel like Stoner's real.
Yeah, it is.
I forget already. What were the other?
Stoner, BC,
Okay.
Forget, Saskatchewan,
Oh,
Rehab, Newfoundland, or Sober Island, Nova Scotia.
Sober Island.
Marr! That's a real one.
What?
All right.
Rehab, Newfoundland.
Okay, that
We made
was.
that
I was
up.
gonna say that first.
Okay.
Probably. You
Yeah.
probably would. You probably would
Your
say
instincts are good.
that. Which one of
Follow the
these?
intuition.
Which one of these is not a real Canadian city? A, Wiener, Manitoba.
B, Spread Eagle Bay, Newfoundland.
C, Crotch Lake, Ontario.
D, Falls Creek, Nova Scotia.
Wow.
Go with your gut.
Are any of those real? What is this?
3 of them are
3
real.
of them are real.
There's no trick.
What? Okay.
It's a good thing I'm not wearing glasses. You'd see the
I
answer
forgot
in
them
the
again.
reflection.
I think you guys need to get a screen.
It's so Wiener, Spread Eagle Bay, Crotch Lake, and Balls Creek.
Wiener.
Ding, ding, ding.
Right. But fun fact, we stole that from a real city in the United States. So that does exist, just not in Canada.
Some of them we
I
just
could
made
see
up.
that
Some of them
for
we made
fair.
up. Some of them we needed to take
We were like,
inspiration.
Wiener, Alabama? Sounds like good Manitoba. I don't know if that was it. Don't come for me.
Uh-oh.
Okay, you do this one.
Okay, which one of these is not a real Canadian city? A. Radville, Saskatchewan.
B. Thrasher, Manitoba.
C. Emo, Ontario.
D. Paincourt, Ontario. I just like to say
Okay,
that
you
one.
guys didn't make that one up.
We made one of those up.
Yeah, we did.
I'm just looking at their eyebrows, and that's how I'm trying to gauge.
We gotta watch our eyebrows when we talk.
My eyebrows. I'm
Um,
like a dog with
what
orange
was
eyebrows.
what was option C?
Emo, Ontario.
Yeah, that one.
Mm-mm.
What?
That's a real place.
We made up Thrasher, Manitoba.
No way. Thrash their.
This is what I said when we were like picking a province. I was like, a thrasher is like a farm-related device
Wow.
machine.
Seems legit.
Okay, two more. Which one of these is not a real Canadian city? A. Punky Doodles Corners, Ontario.
B. Happy Land, Saskatchewan.
C. Happy Adventure, Newfoundland.
D. Happy Accident, Northwest Territories.
Happy accident.
Ding, ding, ding. We made that up.
We made
Lisa thought the happy. We'd trick you.
It did trick Jessie, to be fair,
Easily.
but not Lorissa.
Easily tricked.
Easily tricked that
All
one.
right, last round. Probably the
For all the
hardest.
marbles.
Which one of these is not a real Canadian city? A. Meat Cove, Nova Scotia.
B. Mayo, Quebec.
C. Potato Falls, PEI.
D. Cheddar, Ontario.
Oh my gosh.
Stop looking me directly in the eyes. I feel like you're...
I feel like I could tell when she's lying, but Lisa's a bit harder.
Oh, good. I'm
so
glad.
mysterious.
Yeah.
Nini with the eyebrows. Cheddar?
Mm-mm. Potato Falls. We made it up.
Made it up, yeah.
But, okay.
But it could be real.
It could be real.
Well, I wasn't keeping track of how many you won and
Potato
lost.
Falls. Okay,
I feel
yeah.
like maybe you
there's
got two
no-
right.
I think you got 2 right. Yeah. 2 out of 6. We'll say
Yes.
2 out of...
What do I win?
Mm.
Do I get to get out of here?
Yes.
After you play us a
Win your
song.
freedom.
You've earned your freedom.
Well, one of the special things on our podcast is that we want to give our guests an opportunity to play an original song for us to enjoy, but also listeners and watchers can also
Little preview.
enjoy.
Awesome.
What are you gonna play for us today?
I chose an older song. I think I wrote it when I was 21.
Wow.
And it's funny, like, I tried a bunch of different songs and everything from, my most recent era. I'm just like, it's great. I've played it so many times that I'm just like,
Now you gotta dig back into the
not
archives.
vibing with this right now. All my newer songs, like, they're just not quite ready yet. And I know that I'm like, I feel that I'm on the cusp of like a fresh era of myself, and I'm excited to find out what that is, but I don't know what it is yet.
You gotta
And
go
so
back
it
to
gets-
go forwards. You gotta go.
Exactly. It gets tiring just saying the same old story when you're like, it's not really me anymore. But I think if you go back even further, it's interesting what you find. This song in particular, it's called Factory, and it's about just feeling like you're working so hard, not really getting anywhere,
And for what?
and just not really feeling like an individual, just feeling like you're a factory worker.
You're a robot. You're the AI.
You're just a robot. And then, so yeah, with all the AI stuff, I'm like, interesting. Like, I was feeling that way, 10 plus years ago, feeling like, hey guys, is anybody going to have an original thought anymore?
Yeah. You're like, smartphones, am I right? Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's just funny to remember what the lyrics are and be like, this applies today.
Still fits.
Yeah.
And I know that feeling too of when you've released a new record, and usually by the time it's released, you're sick of it. Like from having to hear it so many times while mixing it, and then you have to like muster this like excitement to share the songs, and then you're like, okay.
You're like, I'm exhausted.
Yeah. And then you're like creatively exhausted where you're like, well, I can't just start writing new stuff. But it's nice too. Was this song Factory? Was it ever a song because you wrote it so early in your career? Was it a song that you didn't like at any point? That you were like, oh my God, I've written way better songs. Like, did you ever leave it in the dust and replace it?
No, I feel like I didn't really. I always really liked it. I did record it on the Wildwood Soul album. But I feel like I wrote another song called Dreams that kind of replaced it a little bit. There's some similarities also.
Factory, bringing it back. Fresh for 2025. All right.
Yeah, can't wait to hear it.
Or
So people can-
2026.
2026. Right. This is a timeless podcast. So if people wanted to hear the recording of this song, it is on the
It's on the January
interwebs.
moon.
January Moon, Wildwood Soul.
Yes, they've had many names. It's very confusing.
So many names. What is she going to come up with next?
If you're ever looking for me, I hug trees.
I hug trees. SheHugsTrees.com. No, IHugTrees.com.
Don't go there. I don't know what's going to be there.
You should probably buy it. You should probably buy that domain. You'd be like, she hugs trees. I hug trees. We all hug trees. Thanks for being here, Lorissa. Thanks for being our first guest.
It was very fun.
I can't wait to
Thanks for having me.
watch you sing.
Yes.
Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, we ready?
Rolling. Self-rolling.
Scrim rolling.
They said, little girl, do whatever makes you happy. Live in a valley, paint the mountains, tell your dreams to the night sky. But now it's like I'm running on a treadmill. There's no meaning, no attention to detail. Right now it's all due. They said it works for everyone but you. How long will it be before I break down? So I'm not demands on my time are killing every scene. There's no space for individuality. You're living in a factory. They said I'd be okay if I'd only shut my mouth. And now shortcuts for a snake. Right now it's all due. They said it works for everyone but you. How long will it be before I break down till I'm not me? Yeah. Demands on my time, walking in every sea. There's no space for individuality when you live in a factory. I'm spinning my wheels, spinning my wheels. Life loses meaning after 29 days. The same damn thing, same damn thing, all day after day, after week after week, after 7 more months. You're on the brain. How long will it be before I break down till I'm not me? Yeah. Demands on my time are killing every scene. There's no space for individuality when you're living in a factory. Yeah.
We would like to thank our listeners and viewers for tuning in, TELUS STORYHIVE for funding this project and making it possible, our behind-the-scenes team, including Jesse McCollum on video editing, animating, and visuals, Matt Stanier for song mixing, and Lorissa Scriven for logo art and design. Additional thanks go to Oho Storyworks and Bruised Orange Productions. We are grateful always to be working, living, and creating in Treaty 8 territory on the traditional lands of the Daneza.